Hello, good people of the internet. Today we are playing Button Pop, which is a tower defense clicking game. We're going to jump straight in. We haven't completed this level, but I think it's probably easier than the first level anyway. There are various difficulties. You can choose to play on baby button, A button, or button masher, and we're just going to go with normal. But if you play on the easier, then you get all these things here, which is basically just easier enemies and stuff, and fewer crates, and fewer parts, maybe? Oh no, yeah, you get fewer parts as a reward for winning. Anyway, we're going to play the game. We're going to explain what Button Pop is. So, you have a button, and you click it. And you click it, and you click it, and you click it. And you'll see that each click, you get a coin. And you can click very rapidly, and when you do so, then you get like a streak. Although your streak goes very quickly. You can click with your mouse button on the button, or you can press the spacebar. In fact, you can even do both, I think. There are accessibility button options, I should say, if you are not keen on clicking all the time. So you can use auto mouse click and auto keyboard. So if I just hold down, then it clicks, although that's not that quick. Same with the keyboard. From holding down, it clicks for me. The game isn't going to start until we get to 300 coins, but at 200 coins, it then unlocks a turret slot. But for that, we need coins. So we need to get more coins. I could spend this whole video clicking. However, that is going to be a lot of work. So I am going to cheat. I very rarely cheat at games, but mostly just so you don't get deafened by me pressing the keyboard key, I'm cheating. And the key of the game is not to cheat. Anyway, so we now have coins. We can now get a bolter. And each, you can zoom in for fun. And this game is super juicy. We can upgrade that. Or we can remove it, or we can switch it off. Now, each turret uses energy. You can see here, this one's using 2 energy. If we hover over it, it tells us the stats. So it's doing 1 damage. Using 2 energy, and saying 21 coins. Is that a refund? Is that... I don't know what that means. But it has 65 HP. You can... Even though I think the aim of the game isn't necessarily to do so, it's to let your towers do it. But you can click these little buttons, and these are the waves of enemies. So we're on wave 1. And I say this is easier because all the enemies seem to be coming from this direction. That won't be the case forever, I'm sure. I'm sure some of them will come up here, out of here. But with more coins means you get more things you can unlock, and you can unlock a coin factory. In fact, we're going to upgrade that. And that means we get more coins, and more coins is good. When you level up, for the first time, so we've got this level up thing here, which I don't know if it is the first time, but you will eventually unlock a module box of upgrades. Let's upgrade this guy, now that we have enough coins. Remember, if you're playing this game properly, you'll be pressing your spacebar this entire time, or clicking on the button. But I would recommend the spacebar over the mouse, because keyboard seems better. So yes, the wave will come in 25 seconds, but there is the play box, which has, most importantly, I'd say, well, it explains what the buttons are, and button ranks and stuff, so there are perk trees and stuff. We'll maybe come back to that later. During a run, you can spend your coins not just on towers and their upgrades, but on what it's calling modules. There are pages to the modules, which are effectively upgrades to the run. So it's a bit rogue-like-y in a way. I guess it's just improvements on your run. Now, having spoken to the dev, who has been very, very responsive to my suggestions, he is probably going to overhaul how this looks. And I will leave a link to the game in the description, so if the game is interesting to you, then please do check out the game, because solo dev. Anyway, the modules themselves, so as an example, well, when you reach a certain level, you unlock a page. We require level 4 to unlock the next page, and level 5 to unlock the page beyond that. As I say, they'll probably make it into something which doesn't require you to click left and right, but they have added lots of things like this is with the left and right, or A and D shortcuts. Anyway, so we can increase the streak, which is very useful, because at the moment we're limited to 4 streak. If we get that, then our streak can go up much higher. So it was capped at 4, and now every click we're getting 8, 9, 10. As I say, I'm cheating. There are also these crates, which appear not just during the runs, but between runs. And when a crate pops, when it pops, it's not popping, then you get a reward. And this is cash, hard cash. Getting to a certain point, we unlock more slots. My cheating's probably given me more coins than I would normally have. So I'm going to pretend I don't have that many coins, but we're going to upgrade the coin factory. And yeah, that's it. You can click on the enemies. I think I mentioned this. Which, again, is an improvement for when I first played the game, because it was very hard to click on the enemies. It just seems like if you're pressing your spacebar and you're not clicking the button yourself, that it's a good idea to help your turrets, because I found my turrets getting overloaded. We will upgrade our turrets though. I did mention that our turrets use energy, so now this is using 6. Even the coin factory is using energy. So if we're a total of -13, luckily pressing the button gives us energy. So we're currently keeping up, but at some point we're going to be in an energy deficit. So that's when this utility pod becomes useful. We could get a cannon, which is interesting. I'm not quite sure why you can use a cannon on a utility slot. But we're going to get an energy generator because that seems sensible. And we're going to upgrade it. So now we're positive. And we got the crate had a electricity bonus in it, but unfortunately we can't actually use that. Back into the modules, we can choose other things. I say we can't use it because it fell off the map, which maybe is a bit of an issue. But you can unlock the energy pack and the health pack, which give you these buttons here, which means if you're low on health or low on energy, then you can click these buttons and it'll give you an energy pack. And if it's the same as what will come out of the crate. If you click it, your energy will go up. We didn't need it at that time, but that's fine. And then there's a cooldown that will, you know, go down, obviously. We are rich enough that we're going to take some rockets, and we're going to upgrade those rockets, although not all the way, apparently. Sure. We don't need energy. And imagine if you were playing this and you were having to press this button all this time. You probably, as I say, I think it was the first level is actually harder than this level. And, well, we're only on wave 3. How long have we been going on for? 9 minutes so far. So the games are not short, so you'll be clicking a lot over the course of however long it is. Yes, a slight problem is that the game doesn't let you place the turrets. I say it's a problem. It's a design. The game does not give you too many turrets and does not let you place them, which means that these enemies sometimes come to your utilities which are completely undefended. I say you can't place the turrets. You can actually, between rounds, move them. So what you'll find yourself doing is moving the turrets to cover all the entrances. But also you can see that I need to heal, repair this thing, just because there are so many of these enemies coming in. And we'll cover moving in a second, because you can only do it between waves. So it says turrets on this, so we can now move this. But it doesn't let us move it to anywhere, we have to move it to a place. Which, you know, has... That's kind of on the side of the button. I don't know how that's going to fare. So let's just move it to the top. We're going to upgrade those things. Got so many coins, I don't actually need them. Maybe move you to here. Now, how do you know where the enemies are coming from? When the wave starts, it should say, yes, they're coming in this direction. On the first level, they come from like 5 directions. So maybe there's something which needs to be changed there. You can't move the utility turrets, so you can move the actual gun turrets. Anyway, we're going to upgrade both of these. And we're leveling up nicely because obviously we've maybe cheated slightly. You can see my energy's going down now, so it's worth upgrading this more and more. And other modules that you can get. Double tap. But we're not really tapping. You can get a healthy button, which will upgrade the maximum button health. Sure, we'll get that. You can get things like mines and Molotov cocktails. So we can get those because they're cheap. And you can build walls, although the walls are mostly just there to slow them down, so I don't find that useful. And you can also get auto pop, which will hopefully auto pop things. And then we don't have enough coin for that. I think there's a big mouse button, yeah, this thing. So... And we can get another turret, so I don't know, let's go with... I'm tempted to go with energy. At some point we'll need it, but I'm also tempted to go with coins, because I'm greedy. And are we max level now? No. You're not max level. That's fine. But yeah, look, we are relatively low on our energy. So we can upgrade this. But now let's upgrade to the max. It's saying we can upgrade these things, but we can't actually because we require a module. So we'd have to go in here and unlock something. As I say, it's hard to find. And you can get, even though it's kind of a little bit stingy with the number of turrets, you can get another turret through the modules. Full auto, what does this do? Increase in overall fire rate can be activated via button press. I'm not sure I understand which button you would be pressing, but sure. Increase the damage done to enemies by clicking on them, which is good, but at the moment I don't need it. Unlock and increase the coins generated for every enemy killed. Yes, we'll take that. And then you can upgrade that, sure. What's this? A stronger button. It's an HP thing. Sure. And then we need... But we didn't find that module. There's some coin for us. That one also requires to be upgraded. Might as well get more coins. I mean, we're getting so many coins. Part of this is due to my cheating. Let's get more rockets. And let's move it over here. Aha, yes, now they're coming in this way. So actually, because they're coming out of two places, it's best to have cover this route and this route. And we will upgrade all of those things. Although it looks like my rockets are just firing on my button. But I'm guessing it's because an enemy went down somewhere. Anyway, we can see that we are very low on energy now. So I think we clicked an energy thing, given that we've gone up. You can, if you want to, save energy. So if we're like, oh, we really need the energy, we can switch off one of our factories. Because we know that our factory is using... That is disabled because we're low on energy already. And we'd rather disable that. But also, we have an energy pack, so we can just get the energy pack. So the next utility slot we could definitely do with some more energy. The enemies themselves, they are obviously, they have like variations, like now they're coming through with axes, and is that a jester hat or something? It's not quite clear what those actually do or mean. And there are some which are like, these are like, there are mini clickers and this is a clicker. That was maybe something that I could have got. Anyway, we are killing that thing. Have we unlocked another turret slot? No, but we have leveled up. Let's see what modules we can unlock. Sure, we'll just get everything. Everything that we can afford, I suppose. Even if it doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I was going to show the... so we'll get auto clicker V2. Lovely stuff. As I say, having cheated it feels a bit wrong, but it makes the video a lot easier. Damage click, sure, we'll just get everything. In fact, is there anything interesting up here? No. So these, like when you get this far up, even though the modules are here, you need a perk to unlock them. And that is what this system is. So between, well, playing a game and finishing it will give you a certain number of this currency. I think they're called parts, as in button parts. And you need thousands and thousands of them, although you get thousands for winning. And when you go up a rank, then you get a point and you can spend it. And you can, anything which is highlighted, you can get. So these perks, some of them unlock things. I'm trying to find the ones which unlock things. Don't know. But it said it does. Or it said it required it. You can reset it for free. I do have a skill point. Do I? One skill point. Apparently I don't have enough. Maybe that's a bug. Anyway, we can change all those and get perks and stuff and unlock things. The interesting part about the game is that the parts you get is linked to how much cash you have left over. So having cheated, and I will feel bad for this continually, then I will probably end up with a lot of parts and be able to unlock a lot of things. Yeah, but I don't think there's a way to make a wave come early. But at some point, there's going to be a wave coming from over here, and I'll regret putting all my turrets over here. Yeah, like I say, there are a number of waves. I think there are 10. Well, there were 10 on the first level. Whether there are more on the other levels, I don't know. We'll have to see. And then, yeah, this is kind of most of the game. It isn't always this easy. In fact, this is the easiest run I've had because it's the only run where I've cheated. And if I'd known it would be this easy, I wouldn't have cheated this badly. But I don't even think I am cheating that badly. Anyway, it can get a bit hectic as well, and you would be clicking this whole time. And I wouldn't be able to explain the game if I was doing all these things. But there are these enemy types. There are some which come and they... I can't remember what they're called, but they have like... They're spawner bots, I think, or not bots, but clickers. And they spawn lots of mini clickers, which is annoying. I found it annoying on the first level because one would maybe sit out here and then just spawn things. And there's one which like has a rocket launcher and comes and fires at things even though you have a tower which is not in range and can't get to it. Yeah, so there's kind of variation on the enemies coming through. There's variations on things you can unlock. And another thing is, this button is a very boring button, but there is huge customization in the buttons that you can get. With your parts, if you want to spend them, you can get fancy buttons that look like this, or this, I suppose. You can get hats for them and moustaches for them. Very cool. Yeah, there is this mechanic to click on things, but your turrets, when you fully upgrade them, are much better. Anyway, we are Poppy and Air. Full auto. Oh, that's that. So that makes them fire faster. Probably shouldn't have clicked that then. Apparently we can upgrade the rocket guy. If we can click him. No. Maybe it was just the one rocket guy we could upgrade. Anyway, are there any other modules that have we gone up a level? No. Yes, maybe. We have, but we haven't got the perk. We need arcade a button. Let's just see where that is actually. Arcade a button. Is that here? I suppose it'll be here, won't it? Don't know. Unless it's up here. Who knows? Anyway, we're out of energy because we upgraded some things. I suppose we should probably switch off this thing. And then we'll get our energy back. At this point, I'm just... Well, there is now a third lane. But they're all coming around this way, so it's fine to have them here. Yeah, these things are the spawners. You see they kind of just stop at some point and will spawn some enemies. I don't know if these guys are going backwards or forwards, but they did something. The way you lose is if they get all the way around, then they attack your button directly, and that's the health you have up here. Go down to 0, you lose. I don't see us losing at the moment, but I wouldn't put it past, like, you know, even with us having cheated, you know, you're limited on your turrets, so you're limited on the damage you can do, and you're limited on the placement. So we'll just let it go. Or I could lose. I could disable everything and lose. Because having cheated, it feels wrong to win. There is a boss that comes as well, a wave 10, which is slightly different. Yeah. It feels wrong to win, right? So... we switch off everything. It's very hard to switch things off. And we're going to have to wait 30 seconds anyway. There's no, like, save to exit. I think you just lose. You can restart. I think you just lose your progress. Oh yeah, hotkeys are all mentioned here on the controls. Yeah, if we disable everything. As I say, it can be a bit hard to see if I switch. Yeah, they're disabled. So in theory, I should lose very quickly now. Which makes sense. I shouldn't be able to win. You can see actually they are coming from even more directions, so they're coming in 4 directions. And if I didn't have this to defend over here, then I would be sticking more of the turrets on this platform to do the damage, like, because they're all going to come around this way anyway. Unless they could come this way. Maybe they could come that way. I don't know. Something is still enabled. It says disabled. Do I have 2 turrets here? Switch on. Well, maybe there's a bug, or maybe I have 2 turrets there. Switch on. Switch on. Well, we've managed to lose 3 health. They are attacking the buttons as well. Let me repair my buttons. Okay, we are very slowly losing health. 132. All in the name of fairness. So potentially a bug with the rocket towers, which don't actually disable. Or don't fully disable. At least this one's seemingly disabled but not, and this one's disabled but is. Like, this one isn't firing. Yeah, they managed to kill my utility coin factory thing. Like, it's slightly annoying that they go after your towers and not just go straight for your button, but I guess we'll forgive the game. I could click the health as well. We're getting so many health things, but we're trying to lose, which is why we're doing it this way. There are 18 enemies, but there's no fast forward in this tower defense gun either. I mean, if we get to the final, like, level 10, then we will just win. I don't know if there's a way to disable the auto clickers or anything either once you've got them. Not that you'd want to, but I'm just curious how. Can click this crate, although sometimes it's a bit strange. I didn't show the Molotovs, so you can move around. I'm moving around with AWSD, which I just find more natural. You can, like, right click, drag, and there's like if you hold right down, you can focus fire on something if you think something needs attention, or like you can drop a Molotov, but you're paying gold for that, which I suppose I have plenty of gold. And that will stick around for a while, apparently. Which wasn't the intention to kill things. Let me move this out of the way, if it's going to fire at things. Turret slot. So they did kill one of the turrets as well. That's fine. We're trying to die. Just to show you what happens when you die. I mean, I haven't shown you what happens when you win, but it's, I guess, similar, but different screen. And this is more familiar for me, losing. We are low on health. We could click, like, the health pack and the health packs we've got. Oh, look, we died. What an unexpected thing. We got so many coins, and if we click on coins, Uh-oh. Well, apparently this is how you get millions of parts. Oh no, so it converts it, divides it by 1,000, and now we have 288,000. Plus some extras for being on a certain difficulty level. And even though we cheated, how many ranks are we going to go up? Quite a few, I guess. Well, this is how you get skill points. I apologise for showing you a way in which you can cheese the game. Really, I just wanted a simple life. When recording this video, so I didn't have to click every time. Anyway, we didn't go up too many ranks. You can retry, go to the main menu. Well, I was going to show you in the main menu the buttons and stuff. It has this nice juicy thing. I can turn off the auto cheating. Anyway, so yeah, you can in the main menu look around the map. It will shoot things. We can now upgrade things because we have all the skill points. You know, as you would normally be able to in any of these skill trees. I'm just clicking randomly. Maybe you're not allowed to do it in the middle of the game, that's why. But there's still loads of ranks left, so me doing that clearly wasn't too much of a problem. But you can, is it in the play box still? Pick a button, and now we have lots of parts. We can, you know, get a new button. Pick a button. Pick a hat. No, I want to pick a button. Stun a button. Oh yes, you can get a keyboard. That's because it's the wrong thing. And you can buy these with your spare parts. So you can get a nice tree log as a button, a sound pad, a typewriter key, an ice cream machine, a lava rock. Like the dev who made this is, I guess, first and foremost an animator because they have like all these cool things. And then you can have hats added on, baseball cap, beanie, a fez, a cowboy hat, cat ears, panda ears, captain's hat. And you can get effects as well, so you can get confetti. Is that every time you click? Wow, that is lightning, digital pulse, a rainbow. Wow. So like I say, lots of fun that you can use your parts for beyond just leveling up, I suppose. And that is the game. Like I say, if you have enjoyed this, please, well, if you enjoyed the game, go check out the game. If you enjoyed this video and you've made it this far, then please leave a like. Subscribe for more indie game walkthroughs, and I hope you have a great week, and thanks for watching.